The fog hasn't lifted in days. It settles over Grayhaven like a heavy blanket, turning everything gray and hollow. I used to think you got used to it after a while, that maybe it dulled you. Now I'm not so sure. I haven't slept right since Mara's call. I still hear her voice sometimes when the signal cuts out, a soft hum between the static, like she's still trying to finish her story. The station feels colder tonight. Even the coffee tastes wrong, metallic like the pot's rusting from the inside. Cal's under the console again, grumbling at the wiring. Jamie's in the booth behind the glass, typing on her laptop with the precision of a sniper.
Don't tell me you're still thinking about that woman.
Cal says, I wasn't, I lie. He slides out from under the desk and looks at me, face smeared with grease.
Sure, and I wasn't thinking about donuts this morning. You're a bad liar, Eli.
Jamie's voice cuts through the glass.
He's a terrible liar. Always has been.
I roll my eyes. You two ever consider forming a support group for people who can't mind their own business? Cal grins.
We'd have weekly meetings. Coffee, donuts, interventions.
Jamie doesn't look up.
And apparently, hauntings.
That word sticks in the air, heavy, uncomfortable. She notices the silence and glances over at me.
Sorry.
She says.
Bad joke.
I give her a nod. No, it's fine. But it isn't. Because the truth is, I've been hearing more than voices lately. I see things sometimes, reflections that don't line up, movement in windows when I'm still, and when I close my eyes, I can feel something pushing back. Jamie finishes typing and gestures toward the monitor.
Got something weird? You should hear this.
She clicks play. A voicemail starts. The voice is shaky, female, older. It plays through a hiss of static like it's being dragged out of the grave.
My name's Carla Denton,
she says.
My aunt passed away last year. I inherited her house off Mill Creek Road. I think something's wrong with it.
Pause. A long inhale. Then,
the mirrors don't look right.
She hangs up. Cal rubs the back of his neck.
Mirrors, huh? Real original?
Jamie glares.
She sounds terrified.
He shrugs.
So do most people who call this show.
I sit back. You're both right. Jamie leans forward, frowning.
You're going to take the call if she calls back, aren't you?
I don't answer, but she knows. She always knows. It's just past midnight when the phone rings. Jamie signals from behind the glass, mouthing, line 2. I take a breath, hit the button, and speak into the mic. Good evening, Grayhaven. You're on FearCast. Tell us your name.
It's Carla,
the woman says softly. Her voice trembles like she's afraid the phone might bite her. Carla, I say, you left a message earlier. You said something was wrong with your mirrors? A pause, then...
Yes, they don't always show me.
What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes when I walk by, I see someone else. Just for a second, not a reflection. Someone standing where I should be.
I glance toward Jamie. She's frozen, listening. Cal crosses his arms, frowning. Could it be a trick of the light? I ask gently.
I thought that too,
Carla says.
But I covered them all. Sheets, towels, anything I could find. And still I see them, behind the fabric. The outlines, moving.
Her breath catches, sharp and wet.
Yesterday, I took one down. I thought I was losing my mind.
What happened? I ask.
I looked, and she smiled at me.
Who?
Me.
Carla whispers.
But she wasn't smiling the way I was.
Cal mutters.
Jesus.
Jamie shoots him a look, and I raise a hand to quiet them. Carla, I say, how long has this been happening?
Since I moved in. 2 weeks ago.
And the mirrors, they've always been there?
Yes. My aunt had dozens. Every wall, every hallway. She was obsessed with them.
Something clicks in the back of my mind, a flicker of someone else's memory, the smell of bleach, A mirror catching light like a blade. A pulse that isn't mine. I blink it away. Did your aunt ever mention why she kept them? Carla hesitates.
She said she saw angels in them when she was younger.
Jamie mouths angels from behind the glass, skeptical. Carla continues.
But I don't think that's what they are. Not anymore.
The line goes dead. No click, no static, just silence. Then faintly my own voice comes through the monitor speakers, repeating her last words. Not anymore. We sit there in the quiet. Cal breaks it first.
That was a hell of a prank.
Jamie shakes her head.
That wasn't a prank.
I press my hands to the desk. Get me her number.
Eli,
Jamie starts, but I'm already on my feet. The drive to Mill Creek is long and dark, fog rolling across the road in sheets. Cal insisted on coming. Jamie, too. We're all quiet. The headlights catch bits of white fabric flapping in the trees. Sheets hanging like warnings. The house appears out of the fog, pale and sharp against the dark. Every window glimmers faintly, reflecting something that shouldn't have light. We step inside. The air smells stale, like wet metal and old perfume. Every wall is lined with mirrors, some full length, some handheld, all covered with cloth. The cloths shift slightly as we walk by, as if something beneath them is breathing. Jamie whispers.
this place feels wrong.
Cal mutters.
No kidding.
We reach the hallway. There's one mirror uncovered, standing tall at the end. Gilt frame, spiderweb cracks across the glass. My reflection looks back at me, but there's a delay half a second off. When I move, it follows late. When I stop, it keeps moving. Cal steps up beside me.
No.
He swings a wrench through the glass. The mirror shatters, spilling shards across the floor. Behind it, the wall isn't wood. It's soft, pale, wet. A smell fills the air, raw meat and ammonia. Jamie gags, covering her mouth.
Oh, God.
Something pulses in the cavity behind the wall, like muscle, like it's alive. I hear a faint echo buried under the ringing in my ears. My own voice from earlier. Tell us your name. Cal grabs my shoulder.
We're leaving. Now.
Jamie backs toward the door, trembling. But I can't move. The fragments of glass on the floor. They're still reflecting me, even though I'm not in front of them. One of the reflections turns its head, smiles, and whispers,
You shouldn't have come.
We're outside before I can think. Cal's hands shake as he starts the truck. Jamie's crying quietly. The fog is thicker now, alive with faint shapes moving inside it. As we pull away, I glance in the rearview mirror. The house windows are glowing one by one like eyes opening. Back at the station, I can't stop replaying it. Jamie's working silently in the booth, face pale. Cal hasn't said a word in an hour. He just keeps looking at his reflection in the studio glass, like he's waiting for it to move. I go live again out of habit. The red light hums above me, soft and steady. Good evening, Grayhaven, I say quietly. This is FearCast. If you're still awake out there, maybe you've seen something in the dark tonight that looked back. I pause. Outside the window, something shifts in the fog. Faint mirrored shapes rippling across the glass. I lean closer to the mic. Whatever you do, I say, don't look too long.